Have you ever had a garden? I've done some work gardening before, but I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not very good at it. So I want to see if there's something that I'm missing. I'm going to explain to you how I think gardening works. And I want you to let me know if I get it right, okay? So, if you want to garden, first of all, you need to get some seeds for whatever you want to grow. And then, if you want those seeds to grow, here's what you're going to do. First, you need to pick a spot for your garden. So, you might look around and think, I think some flowers would look good right here. So, you're going to open up your packet of seeds, you're going to take those seeds in your hand, and you're going to dump them on the ground. Then, when you come back the next day, ta-da! There will be flowers. Right? No, that's not right. There's a lot more to gardening than that. If you're going to do it right, you have to start by getting the dirt ready. You have to make sure it's nice and loose and you've got good soil so the plant can spread its roots down into the ground. You also need to bury the seed in the dirt at the right depth. And then you need to cover it up and water it. You need to make sure it gets the right amount of sun. You have to keep weeds away from it so they don't steal all the nutrients from the dirt. There's a lot of work to do. And even if you do all that work, you're still not going to have flowers in one day. It takes a while. You're going to have to wait and wait. And finally, a little sprout will start to grow out of the ground. And it will slowly get bigger and bigger. And you'll have to keep taking care of it until finally you have a full-grown plant with flowers. Gardening is a lot of work. And it takes a while. But when you grow beautiful flowers or delicious fruits and vegetables, it can really be worth the work and the wait. Right now in Kids4Truth, we're learning about God's purpose for His children. We've learned that God wants His children to become more like Christ. And the way that happens is through something called sanctification. 2 Corinthians 3:18 says, "But we all, with open face, beholding as in a glass the glory of the Lord, are changed into the same image from glory to glory, even as by the Spirit of the Lord." Sanctification is the work that God does in the hearts of people who know Jesus, where He grows them to become more and more like Him. And it's a little like gardening. When we get saved, God's Spirit comes to live in us. And that's kind of like the seed being planted in our hearts. And then as we follow God every day, He works on us to make us more and more like Jesus so our lives can bring Him glory. It takes a while, but it sure is worth it.